Hi everyone, it's Dee's from Turtle Dove. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. I thought I would come on today and show you a project share. I've finished cleaning the craft room and it was really nice to be making or crafting in a clean room. So let's just wait and see how long that will last. But anyway, I thought I would just share with you these beautiful little dangles and a couple of earrings that I made. Now, I'm not a big jewellery maker. I love it. So I have minimal equipment. I did delve into some jewellery making, just basic fish hook earrings and things, and some polymer clay jewellery, which I'll show you another day. But I came across Happybird's Glitter Nest channel, and she made these beautiful dangles. And I think I've seen it on a couple of other channels as well. And these are great for tag flips or journals, or to sort of hang on the side, the edge of a pocket letter or something like that. And I thought I had all the stuff here, so I thought I would make some. And I did buy a set of these buttons, but all the others, and I'll be making a lot more too, are from my 20-plus-year-old button stash. So probably ever since I was 16, so I was probably a lot longer than that, closer to 30-plus years. But anyway, you don't have to buy buttons. Most of us have a button stash or know someone who has. For example, our mums. So anyway, these are really easy. I'll link the video in my description for you if you want to find out how to make these. So basically all you need is the buttons, a few beads, some what are they called? Head pins, or eyelet pins, and I think that's it. Jump rings. These little jump rings here. Now I have limited, as I said, I have limited stuff for jewellery making, so this gauge isn't very strong at all. And I did go looking for a stronger gauge, and everywhere I go it's out. So I think a lot of people have been crafting to keep themselves busy. But that one's beautiful. I love the orange. These are glass beads. And the bugle beads. And I don't know what sort of beads these are called, but they're glass as well. So you don't have to use, you can use anything you've got in your stash. You can use plastic beads or wooden beads. You can make them with bigger jump rings and bigger buttons. Let's see, where is the front of this one? So these are slightly different to the one on Happybird Glitter Nest channel. I think she made just the 2 or 3 beads on there. And I've put a few more on there, depending on how big your head pin is. There we go. So this one's really pretty as well. It's like a burgundy button. And look at this beautiful beads that I've used. So that's the 4-hole buttons. You could make it with 2-hole buttons and just have one dangle with the jump ring at the top. Just depends on what you want and what you've got. Now this is a purple button with some baby blue and pink and clear beads. So I'm going to make quite a few of these and just keep them in my embellishment stash. And this is a beautiful white button with the pinks. I think I used some caps here. I did have them, and I think these beads are just probably one size too small for them, but I think they still look good. just for something different. And these are plastic beads on the top here, little pink bugles, and some faux pearls. So that's those. And while I was in the mood and I had all my stuff out, I had a look at what I have in my stash, and I decided to make, I had these fish hooks earring things, and I had a whole heap of these in my stash as well, so I thought I'd just make some dangle earrings using all my stuff. Get around the right way. It just wants to go the other way. Hang on. It's hard with the camera in front of me. So I had literally, I've had these stones, they're crystals, that's rose quartz, for years. It just comes with a whole heap on a string, and so I finally used them. So I just put a couple of glass beads either side, 2 different sizes, with this beautiful metal, I don't know what it is, it's sort of like a snowflake almost. So I thought they turned out really nice. So I might give these to my daughter, I think. She loves crystal. And I made some amethyst. I had the same crystal length on a string. I've got quite a few of them in amethyst as well. We used to frequent, or I used to frequent this crystal shop in the hills, and yeah, I've bought quite a few things over the years there. So these are quite simple. I'll just put the one stone on there with the little beads either side. And just use the head pin on that one. Obviously on this one I used the eye pin to pop this dangle on the bottom. And lastly, it's very similar to the other purple ones I showed you, but they're a bit longer. So, oops, and look at this. This is my handiwork. You can tell I don't jewellery make that much. I just haven't closed the little eyelet that I made at the top, but I'll pop that on later, but I'll show you this one. Hopefully it won't fall off. And look at that. And they look nice on too. Sort of held it up to my ears. So that's that. So I'll be making more of the little dangles, and I might try and make, I've got lots of buttons, quite big buttons, so I might try and get some coloured wooden beads or plastic beads. Another thing I've been trying to play around with is with crepe paper, just making these little flowers. I love this pink crepe paper, and I remember where I bought it from. I've never seen anything like it since. Only thing is it's not like that on both sides, but I still think it looks really nice. So that can be on a bigger project. It's just a bit of a practice. And here's some smaller ones, sort of the same thing, but on a smaller scale. And then I didn't do too well with these rosettes, but I thought I'd show you anyway. I made them years ago and did them very well, but I'm so out of practice. It doesn't look too bad from the front, but the back I've got to sort of cut down, but I won't do that until I use it on a project. So it's still, I think, bunched up with a lot of other things. I think they'll look really nice. And this little one here, this one's a bit messy looking. Sort of got to bend them in shape. So that's what I've been doing. And another thing, I have been trying my hardest to learn a little bit of crocheting. I used to knit. It just makes me too tired these days, and I don't have the patience. But I'm trying to learn how to knit those little embellishment flowers. And so I went and bought myself some of these hooks from Cheapest Chips. Got a green one here. They were $3 for the set. And from Spotlight I bought a pack of 10 of this beautiful pastel wool. And I am trying my hardest and going on YouTube tutorials to try and learn how to, I'm left-handed, to crochet some flowers, and I'm not doing too well. I sort of get the hang of it, but because my tension isn't right and tight, and then I'm not sure where the stitch is because everything's messy looking, so, and everything seems to be too fast for me. So I'm forever pausing the videos and then going back and back and back. So I've practiced for about 4 hours and I still haven't come up with anything decent. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going because I want to use this wool up now. So anyway, I bought this magazine and it has lots of little projects in there. A lot of them I won't be able to do, but Mum loves to crochet, so I can pass this book on to her. But it has some very cute projects in here, and this I wouldn't mind making, little heart pom-poms, so I can make that with the wool as well. But it has a bit of knitting, but mostly crocheting, and I'd love to learn how to crochet squares as well. Mum is German and she knits the German way, which looks quite complicated, but it's just impossible her trying to teach me, because in my head I'm trying to reverse everything to being left-handed. Look at this, and the cute little strawberries. I think they're pom-poms. Got beautiful projects in there. Hand warmers and cushions and jumpers and throw rugs, hats, even something for the men. There were leg warmers and pillowcases, throw rugs. Oh, look at that, the sloth and flamingo, bunny rabbit. They look like they're knitted actually. Now that's crochet. Otters and a fox. So yeah. Anyway, so wish me luck on that. I really do want to at least make some little flowers, just to sort of put in my embellishment stash, because I love wool. It's just something a bit different than paper, isn't it? So anyway, guys, that's it. That's what I've been up to. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.